and welcome to another Straws Painting Pit, where I sit here, mumble a lot and throw paint at miniatures. Cheers. So, what are we slinging paint at today, Straw? Today, we're slinging paint at some new things. Some new miniatures from some friends of ours over the pond who created a game called Zynvaded Evo. Okay, a little background to the actual story then. So, there's a race of alien bugs, the Zyn. They're inch-high aliens, and they send probes out, find planets they want to conquer, and off they go. Well, they sent a probe to Earth, and it crashed, but not before it sent back images to the High Command. Those images were of people made of plastic and metal that seemed to be about the same sort of size as the Zyn. So the Zyn have gone, yeah, we can fucking have that, easy, piece of piss. Off comes the invasion fleet, get to Earth, and suddenly realised that their probe had landed on a gaming table. Oops. So whilst the Zyn are all going, they realise us humans are very, very much bigger. So they've gone, oh. So then they split into a couple of factions. I love this bit, I really do. There's one faction that still wants to carry on as planned and kill and destroy, and they're the kill all faction. Love it. And the other factions are, it's another faction of the Zyn that think this is a stupid idea, they're going to get decimated and they want to go home, and they're the save faction. And there's several beautiful things about this game. I'm going to be filming it soon at some point. But one of the things is you can basically play wherever, because these are the Zyn. That's how big they actually are. So you can set up a table here and play on this, and you don't need scenery because what you've got on the table is the scenery. I think it's a lovely idea. It's great. There's a campaign in the mission book where you play for control over the house. You have to do a battle in each room. It's fucking so much fun. One of the other little things I like about it, before I show you the miniatures, is it comes in, yeah, you guessed it, a Chinese food takeaway packet. Because they'd set up their main base in the basement of a Chinese takeaway shop. I think it's great. I really love it. It definitely just gives me that like 70s, 80s Saturday morning cartoon vibe, and I love it. And the miniature as well. I've got some of the miniatures here. They're all prepped, ready for painting. But I'm loving them because they are so big and chunky, and you kind of get that feel. And because they're all single part as well, and resin, you just crack on with it. I had no cleaning up to do whatsoever. So you get 3 men in a squad, and you play. The rules are so simple. The little character sheets are folded up like a restaurant menu. You can play it anywhere. All you've got to do is just make sure you've got 3 figures in your pocket wherever you go, and a rule book, and a stack card and some dice. Off you go. Play what you want. It's a cracking idea. And the best bit is, because you know each team has a heavy, and a sniper, and a sergeant, it doesn't matter which figures you use, as long as you're using a heavy, a sniper, and a general. Do what you want. There's mercenary figures. One of them, I mean, come on, if you can't guess who this is, he's got a chainsaw for a hand and a shotgun. Groovy, baby. Yep, that's Ash from The Walking Dead. Now, who do you think this one is? Apart from the fact it's got a tail. Yep, you guessed it. It's a predator. We've got, what's her name? Candice, whatever her fucking name is, from Hunger Games, and my personal favourite mercenary, Captain America. I love it. But also, one of the little objective things for the game are grubs. And you even get a little grub in a tank. I mean, is that not the cutest little thing you ever did see? As I said, the resin models, very, very clean resin models, I also would like to add. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a couple, just sling some paint at them and yak. What we're also going to do is I'm going to be using the two thin coats paints. One, because this is the first time I've sat down and painted since I've got the paints. I did one video with them, the very first one. Then I did a second one where I got the whole box. But unfortunately, the figures were all over the shot, so I couldn't use that. So I'm going to try again. As I said, we're using these models. So I'm going to throw some paint at Captain's America. And I'm going to paint this one, and I'll throw some paint at her because I think she is just so fun. She's like a big boobed, big gun wielding alien bug girl, and I think it's great. I love the models so much. And I'll just see how we go. And the thing is, you know, you can paint it with the colours you want as well. So I'm going to do, obviously, Captain's America is going to be blue. But for my good faction and my bad factions, I know I'm going to do the bad faction in like military green because they are kind of military-ish. So I just got to work out which factions, which models I like for the good and the bad. And the bugly, the good, the bad, and the bugly. Oh, they've got to do a western bit, some western bugs. The good, the bad, and the bugly. You can have that one, boys. Oh, they do. There's another faction as well. There's the Zeds, the kill 'em all, save me, the Terror, which are human bugs from Earth that the Zeds started to use as labour, etc., and they got mutated and warped. You've got your mercenaries, which have spent a lot of time watching DVDs and stuff. Thus, you've got Captain's America and that. And there's another faction, which I've forgotten what these ones are called because I'm stupid. And there are some zombie bugs as well. Gotta get me some zombie bugs. They're bugs that died, but they died too near a certain pesticide, and the pesticides resurrected them. Fuck off! This is just. It's a game that does not take itself seriously, which I think is a good thing. The rules are very simple. As I said, I'm going to be showing the boys how to play it Saturday after we've had a session of Dystopian Wars, so that'd be a nice unwind for them. But as I said, scenery-wise, yeah, a couple of books and telephone. Doesn't matter, because they are this big. Your battlefields are your houses. Off you go. So, with that in mind, I'm going to paint. Which bad guys am I going to have? Who do I like as a sniper for my good guys? I like the girl sniper because she looks kind of cool. So, yeah. So she can go there. Which captain do we want? Oh, I like that one. Where are you? He's got that's knife in a dice. I think we're getting. And I like when they've got forearms as well. I think we're going to have that one as our captain for the good guys. So, I'll be splattering some paint on the bad guys. Oof, he's a big meaty bugger, isn't he? Tell me, I mean, no, that size, that hammer, you know he's getting painted orange. You know that, don't you? Yeah, of course you do. Right, so, I'll paint a bug as well, because I think they're quite fun. So, bug, America. And let's sling some paint on that big bugger. So you guys can all go down there with the rest of the bloody stuff on these painting. And here we go. Oh, yep. So we need to get one of those arch light things. So the uber handmade crap. Right, so let's pop open the rest of the set. As I said, it's the rest of the set. We got sent the 10 basic ones to try out and we loved them so much. The guys actually sent us the rest of the set, so mwah, thank you to you guys. Again, I'm going to make your toes curl with this. I shall be using my extremely detailed and lovely brushes. Can't be arsed with brushes. Right, so as I said, it's now the full set of 60 something paints, and I really do like them. I really do like them a lot. So what's that? Marine blue. Is that too dark for Cap? That's about right, isn't it? Let's sling some blue on him. Still waiting for 2 bleeding boxes of Games Workshop stuff. Ugh. I despair. That's a new one. I've got an old one in there somewhere. I despair. Right. Stop it. Shut up. So, squirt, and put these down so I can see what's going on here. Right, so his booties are going to be red. Everything else we're going to do blue. And this goes over these really nicely. Zoom in a bit for you. Ooh, no, wrong mate. Ooh. Zoom in too far because you'll lose yourself like you normally do, you idiot. Just slap it over. Utility belt. What colours is utility belt? Anyone know offhand? Nope. Okay, fine, I'll have to look. Working on something like these is so much fun compared to all the highly detailed stuff that we all have to work on these days. Which, let's face it, is all well and good, but it's a pain in the bloody arse. Oh, this really does cover well, this paint. Yeah, Captain America, blah. Two secs, where's me phone? Let's just see. Bran on the belt. And of course that is all red, white and blue, the middle bit there. Oh, his gloves are going to be red as well, aren't they? Because they're going to go old schooly, styly. Styly! I just think it's a nice idea for a game as well, where you're actually setting up stuff without having to set up stuff. You know me, I like setting up my battlefields so they all look nice and everything. But it's a lot of bloody work, and sometimes you're like, oh, I want to play a game, but I can't be asked to set everything. Well, with this, you don't have to. And what I do like is, in the campaign where you can evolve your beasties and upgrade their stats and everything, and you're playing through the house, is there are different rules for different parts of the house that you're playing in. I'm like, yeah, I like that sort of shit. But yeah, these guys are based in Texas, I believe. Deep in the heart of Texas. Can you fast forward these video bits? No, I can't, so feck off. Don't panic, no one has actually asked that. It's just, I see painted videos and people just suddenly go from slow painting to extremely fast because the video's all sped up and shit like that, and they put music over it. Yeah, great, wonderful. It looks wonderful. Am I going to do that? Am I? Fuck. Why not? Can't be asked. You got any complaints? Talk to my manager. Oh, guess what? I ain't got one, it's me. Up your bum. This is a really nice blue, this one, you know. It's nice blue. Aye. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. That's top, it's going to be blue along there, isn't it? Well, it is now. Ho-ho! I fucking hate painting. Really, for the last year or three, I've really gone off of it. You know, I'd rather spend more time writing, or I still like building the stuff, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the building of it, but because I want everything painted for when we film, because I don't think we should be at a stage where we're filming with stuff that's not painted. I just think that's cheeky, unfair, and it doesn't look good. So that also means I've had to paint lots as well, and I just can't be arsed. Cannot be bothered. As I said, with this, just slap it on for now. You can always tidy it up later. Oh, forgot about you up there. Which is what will be done. Because once you know me, I get my main coat on. I'll sling a wash over it, then I'll come back and do a little bit of the detail work, but that's it. But for things like this, you kind of want to make it nice because they're fun. It's like we don't play with well, I know we play with little toy soldiers anyway, but it's literally like getting all your little action figures out again as a kid. Which, let's face it, we all used to do that on a Saturday morning, didn't we? If we weren't watching a cartoon, we were playing with our toys. And let's face it, how many of us older gamers weren't doing that anyway? Didn't matter what age we were. Alright, there's a nice blue all over his bluey bits. Chug that in there. And I better just check shield blue in the middly bit. There. How am I going to do that with him? I'll do the whole bloody thing in the middle blue. Yeah, pulls to it. Because the shield he's using is actually a piece of, looks like the top of one of their containers. Do, 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 do. There we go. That'll do for the first coat of blue. Oh, it looks so fun. Okay, now let's have a quick look at the bug. Now the bug's got a couple of bits. He's got a belt, for crying out loud. He's got a belt and a pouch. He's got headphones on. So he's rocking out. Awesome. So his belt, we're actually going to make brown as well, so I'm going to use from old cap. Now, as I said, this bugger we want to do green, so I can upgrade my brush to an even fine specimen. Look at the fucking state of that. And we want a green. What do we want? What have we got in the green department? Emerald green, wyvern green, and they'll upgrade to. Let's give this a little shake and have a little look at this. Yeah, Madge. Yeah, I mean, look at him. Coming in. Got me big gun. And me big fist, and I think he's carrying because this great little 4 arms. Squirt. Now, I don't know how this is going to go on, so have a little look. I just love them, they're just so chunky. You've got no fear of knocking them over or breaking them. I mean, come on, how many times have we, like, Games Workshop figure knocked over and got snapped? Oh, bollocks. Or the Marvel figures, I mean, Christ almighty. Let's not even get started on some of them. Doom. Just slap it all over. Because what I'm probably going to do is the clothy bits between the armour plates, or like the bubbly bit, like in there, like that piece there, I'll probably just end up doing black. Get a nice coat on it. So it doesn't matter if it's a bit slap happy to start with, because 1, that's our painting style, and 2, we'll be going back over again sometime. Anyway, so it doesn't matter if you don't cover every single bit of it, because throw a layer of wash over it, job's a good one. Doo-doo. Oh yeah. Shut up. Bloody animals. Do. That is a damn big gun. Don't need to go do all of his hand, because I was just said I'll be doing that bit black. Green giant, ho ho ho. No idea why I said that. Just slap it all over, yeah. Oh, that's a metal cyber arm. Ooh, I see. Well, in that case, my man, we'll have to do that slightly differently, won't we? So that armour panel, remember the camera straw, you bellend. That armour panel there, and that panel there and there. I need more paint. Ooh. Well, I think if you're one of these painters that likes blending, etc., you will have hours of fun with these. The rest of that arm there can then be black. We've got a nice cable in there. We can probably do something with that. Where's your little face in there? Hello, little man. Or alien bug thing. We are here to kill you all. Yes, but you're only that big. I can just stomp on you with my foot and kill you. Bah. I miss the days when you could just slap the shit out of the paint on the figures. These days, oh, it's got to be highlighted, it's got to be this and it's got to be that. Has it? Has it? Fuck. Paint it up to the standard that you're happy with, and then fucking leave it. Get the damn thing on the table and play with it. Well, of course, unless you are a professional painter, then then yeah. Ooh, he's big. Big and Hulk-like. Dun 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 dun. As I said, it might look rough and ready, but remember, that is just our first coat. My plan is, once the wash is on, is just to come straight back with the green again. And just recoat. So, just let him dry up a bit. How's Cap looking? Yeah, Cap's looking fine. Right, give that a squizzle. Now, I want a nice colour from a bug. When I say nice, I want it to be like more a maggot colour. There, maggot. Doing all the way back there. How can you bloody see anything back there? Come here. Those teeth, this is professional. No, it's really not. Get back over there. hello. All the way back there. We're all looking at me back. Perverts. Right, a nice maggot. Maggot. And the zombie ones, oh, you're over there now, aren't you? Zombie maggots. Yes, yes. Or grubs, I think you're calling this. Grubs. Do-do-do. So, come here, little grub. You are going to have the pinkest tongue in the entire world, I'll tell you. Hello. Oh yeah, that's the colour I wanted. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. I have noticed that as I get older, fucking hands start to shake. And fucking, you just can't do all the detail that you used to be able to do. Can't just come painted, please? Do 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 do. The only problem I'm going to have with these is the bases, because normally I'll do bases that match the terrain. Ah, that's not going to be easy with these, is it? Maybe just a standard sort of non-threatening grey, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe I've just found the colour, the right colour for my actual alien's flesh as well. That must be like these bugs are wearing like headphones and packs and everything, but they ain't got any hands. Yeah. How's that work then? But saying that, I don't really care because these bugs are so cute. Oh, little bug. When are we going to get the gangsters? Bugsy Malone. Oh, that was another free one for you guys. I'm just going to do cat's flesh while I'm here. Have you dried enough that I can slap the face on you? Yeah, you might have done. Oh, we'll soon find out. Do 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 do. Yep. Just so we know where your eyes are. Okay. Let's get some brown, not that one. There we go. These paints are going on these really nicely. I'm a bit surprised about that because resin can always be so pissing funny, can't it? Especially when it's 3D printed resin. Come here, Cap. Captain America. Just get these. It's all about just
just getting the base colours blocked in as quick as possible, because I don't want to spend all that time pissing about. Don't want to spend all my time painting. I used to when I first started gaming. I'd spend all my time painting. I wasn't very good at it, but I enjoyed it. Nowadays I just find it a chore. And again, it doesn't matter if you're not neat for this first pass, because you can cover it all up again. Come here, Bugly. Slapping it all over. I bet you get professional painters watch stuff like this just to terrify themselves. No, that's not how you're meant to work. Yeah. Yes, mate, this is a horror movie. Enjoy. One side done. I've still got loads of crap to assemble as yet as well. Fuck's sake. Not enough hours in the day. Well, if you spent less time sleeping, shut up. Again, just slapping it on, because any mistakes will be covered up either by the wash or the next pass of paint. Though he looks like a little pig in a blanket. Yeah. Do you need any brine? I don't think you do either, do you? Oh, you're a big fella, aren't you? Yes, I am. Okay. Right, so let's get a red on the go for cap. The Sanguine Scarlet. Is it red enough for the red? Go on. Put myself out doing that. Right. Do do do. Come hither, Mr. America. I've said it before, I'm not one of those people that has to paint one little section first and get it all the way perfect. I cannot do that. Not the way I slap paint around. Just worked out it's actually got something written on that shield. It's 1 cent. So the shield on the shield, it says 1 cent written on it, so that's obviously means something to our friends over the pond. It means nought to me. I mean, yeah, already you can see he's coming out. Now I remember, if I remember, I'll put the link in so you can find out more about this game. If not, I'm sure when one of them watches it, they'll put it in for you. I always forget stuff like that. Brain the size of a planet and you ask me to work out something as trivial as this? Tell you what though, this is just a lot of fun to paint. I had 0 cleaning up to do on the models as well. That's always a joy. Fucking mould lines and stuff like that, just piss off. So yeah, these guys, the mercenaries, they'll take over one of the positions in your faction, or they become a 4th member of your team. I don't know how that works. I think you only have 3 people in your team, but obviously if you have a mercenary, then they can take the place of 1. Or you can use them separately, I suppose. And you can have multiplayer games as well. You can imagine you're sitting down the pub, had a bit of a session, get your minis out on the table. Dare ya? Go on. And if you do, I want to see pictures. Otherwise, I think you're lying. Yeah, this does go on very nicely on these. Now, I know that middle one's red. Then those will be white and that will be red. And then that one there will be red. Lots of red, white and blue. Pinching our bloody colours, aren't they? Yeah. Oh my god, this is just really funny, coming out well. Splat it there. But it matters not. Where are you? Captain America. Oh, that's tickled me, that has. Now this one had some cables, didn't he? I always like painting cables red, it's just a thing. There you are. Dee dee. Around the back bit there. Let the Wookiee win. Oh. Well, at least I ain't gonna break. Dun. I think we'll just do that little thing there in red as well. So just a little bit of detail picking out every now and again. Doesn't hurt anybody. Let's do that as well. Oh, that red and green won't go well together. So my art teacher used to say. Did I listen? No. Should I have done? Possibly. Would it have made any difference to where I am now? No. Yeah, boy. Okay. So, cracking along. Cap's coming out. Hasn't got much more to do on him. He's got his base colours nearly done. Let's do a black. So get gloves, etc. Done. Tell me, grub. I really want to give him some bright coloured earphones now. Oh, I didn't want to do that, now I do. Oh, we'll do his eyes black, big bug black eyes. Finally a model you can actually paint the eyes on. Yay! He says. I cannot wait to play this game, I really cannot. It's in there. So, bug bug. I know what I'm going to do. I'll do the strap black, and then those earphone pieces will be bright pink, because that's the sort of crazy bastard I am. DJ Buggy Bug 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 Bug. Oh, you piss off over there. Now, let's see what we got on you. We've got these joints between your exo armour. Paint goes on these like an absolute fucking dream. That was not what I was expecting. It doesn't take very long before you're near to being done. See, he's got a bleeding grenade in his hand there. That's just cheeky, isn't it? Bleeding rate rifle, bleeding rate assault cannon thing, a grenade and a cyber arm. You, sir, are greedy. But I, for one, would not argue with you. Well, unless you actually were this big. Then you just get stamped on, wouldn't you? Brr. Do, do. Do the funky jibbin'. Definitely the sort of game that's going to give you some fun stories. If it doesn't, you're not playing it right. As I've always turned around, so if you can't get a decent story out of a game, what's the bleeding point? Bish bash. And a little bit of boshingness. Because I really want this green to stand out, I think I will wash it with green. As it's a green, we've got some green inky stuff in there as well now. So we'll have a little mess around with that. Let's see how that works. Glad they've got exo armour on though. I wouldn't want to paint this much bloody flesh. Zippity. Oh, Jeffrey. Right, that's all of those joint bits done on him. No, they're not. God. Bloody multiple arms and legs, what are you playing at? It's a problem because I paint like I do a leg, then I do an arm, then I do a hand. I know I've done them. But no, when you've got this many bleeding bits, down there for that knee, then that hand, and then I can slap black all over that gun and his cyber arm, so they'll be ready to receive some metal on it. Metal. How to destroy a Gary Newman song. Let me do it, yay! Bit down there. Right, that's all your bloody multiple hands put to get done. Now we can just slap it on here. Slap it all over. Brute advert, wasn't it? Good lord. With Kevin Keegan and Henry Cooper. Wow, I'm old. Big old joint bit there. More mechanical bit there. Flange paddle joint there. hands are beginning to ache. Can't use those figure holders. They really make my hands hurt. There we go. That's all the paint splattered on his cyber arm. Yep, nice. So I missed the gun. So what I'm going to do is just go back to my super detailed brush and slap it on. Because then what I will do is I'll come back and detail the gun with some silver. Yay! God, I can just imagine this laying down a hail of fire. Get in. As I said, if you've missed any bits, it doesn't matter. Of course, there is also the curse of the painted model, which means as soon as we play, these are all going to die. Oops. There. So that's his base coat done. I'll just do black on the reverse of Cap's shield. Do that edge bit along there. Oh, matron, we've run out of paint. Oh. Right, so we're nearly, very nearly, at the point where I can have a rest. Yay! So we want white, and we want a pink. That's for his gums. No real pink. Oh, that's a shame. Probably in the next set. I'll do it so it doesn't matter. Right. I'll just get grub done. What I'll do is when he's finished, I'll put a little drop of gloss varnish on his tongue and his eyes. Yeah. There. It's like Bumblebee on speed. Though to be fair, I haven't actually seen that many bumblebees on speed. Yes, official, these grubs are like the cutest thing ever. Right, there. Grub, basic colours all on him. Sorted. Big gun bloke, basic colours all on him. Sorted. Cap just needs a bit of white. Just on his bits at the front here. Bollocks. Oh, I'm splattering this white every bloody where. Never been a fan of white. That's okay, managed to pull it back. Slap that on there so we know there's a Z there. Now, what bits to do white on the shield, that's the question. Marking it all up. You've messed it up, Butterfingers. That's £300 for me, please. There's an actual red on this as well, so that will cover the unsightly mess up I've made of everything. detail work these days is just something I cannot do. Okay. Right, we'll do those bits red. Missed a bit there. There's a big chunky zit on his forehead. I'll do a big Z on the front at some point, hopefully. Let's put some red in there, see if I like it. If not, I will change it. We might be alright. Might be alright. Back's being hurt now as well. The joys of old age. Oh yes. That bit in there. That bit in there. There, that's the basic shield blocked in. And that means that the bug cap and him have got all the basic colours blocked in. So what I will do next is let them dry and then throw some washes over them and
then go back, give them another coat to finish them off. So next time I will show you what they're like finished, hopefully. But as I said, Zynvaded, check it out. It only took about a week to get here from Texas. Come on. But buy a couple of them and go with your mates or something, because the postage is crippling. So that was another one of me wanking about with paintbrushes and paint, talking shite. If you enjoyed it, why? What is wrong with you people? And feel free to comment below. But more importantly, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't like it, don't want to subscribe, you don't have to like and subscribe. We'd like it if you liked and subscribed. Until next time, stay hammered.